Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am here with the Indo-Chinese recipe. Indo-Chinese recipes are Indian interpretation of Chinese recipes which combine spicy flavors of India with Chinese ingredients like soya sauce, vinegar, Szechuan sauce, etc. They are very unique, tasty and mouth-watering. So here I am cutting bell peppers. We have to cut it in a triangular manner, so you can see the way I am cutting. So each pieces are in the form of a triangle. So these Indo-Chinese dishes are mainly found in countries like Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, etc. So here is the triangular shape. So this is how we cut. So I have some green bell peppers or capsicum, yellow and orange. So I have cut all that into triangles. So I am making Indo-Chinese mushroom masala. So here are the cut bell peppers, all in triangular shapes. So this will go well with the mushroom that is cut into half. So here are the onions which I am separating the petals, and also I am cutting these into the triangular shapes. So all my vegetables will be in the triangular shape. You can see that all the petals are separated. Here I am taking some green onions. I'll separate the roots from them and cut the white part and the green part separately. So finely chop them and keep it aside. So here are the mushrooms. I have taken the white button mushrooms. You can see some dirt on it, so we need to remove that. Mushrooms are very good source of vitamin B, D and K. It is also a good source of selenium, potassium and copper. It is antioxidant. It is of low calorie and fat. Here I dusted them with some flour and I am just rubbing it with a paper tissue so that all the dirt is removed. Then I'll wash it with water. You can also remove the outer skin if you want, but I am just leaving them. So we have to do this for each mushroom. Nicely rub it off. If you are rubbing with the flour on it, it is very easy process. So here you can see that I am rubbing off all the dirt from each of the mushroom. So vitamin K is very good to control blood pressure. These mushrooms are antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Here I have scrubbed all the mushrooms. Now I am washing it with water just once, very lightly, so that all the remaining dust and the flour are removed. Mushrooms are very good to treat cardiovascular disease. It is a good source of protein and a substitute for meat. Those who are vegetarians, they can substitute mushrooms for meat. Vitamin D boosts immune system. Here after washing I am taking it in a kitchen towel and just removing the moisture. Just scrub it lightly and take away all the moisture. After that, we will cut the mushroom, remove the stem, just the end part of the stem, and cut it into half. If it's a very big mushroom, just make it into 1/4. So that way we cut it into half or 1/4. This is how we cut it, and we'll keep all the mushrooms ready. "100 grams of mushrooms has 24 grams of protein in it." This is the cut mushroom. Now we'll start the procedure. Here I am taking 2 teaspoons of flour, all-purpose flour, and also 2 teaspoons of corn flour. So we'll dust the mushroom. These mushroom have got slight moisture in it because we washed it in water, so it will absorb the flour, and we dust it like this. Just mix it over so that it holds on to the flour. We will add 1 more teaspoon of flour and 1 teaspoon of corn flour again, and this time we will mix them with hand so that all the parts are coated with the flour. And now we'll start frying it. Take it in a colander and just dust it off. We have to remove all the flour, excess flour that is holding on to it. So here you see the mushrooms are ready for frying now. So I have heated oil on medium high and just start frying. We will be having 2 procedures for frying, that is 2 times of frying. The first frying will fry them about 60%, and the next will make them golden brown. That is how we do it. So here you can see I have started frying the mushrooms. The vitamin B in the mushrooms help cognitive functions and brain health. Also, it helps in the gut health because it has got lots of fibers. Mushrooms have beneficial bacteria, so it's a type of probacteria or probiotics in the gut. Mushrooms are anti-cancer and helps in controlling sugar. So I'm just taking it into a tissue paper and keep it aside. The copper in the mushroom helps in the bone health. We can cook the mushroom in different ways. There are different types of mushrooms available. So we can grill it, we can fry, we can steam it. It's a very, very good source of protein, clean protein for vegetarians, and we can substitute it for meat. So this is the second batch I am frying. Mushrooms are very good for weight loss also, as it has got lots of fiber and it is low fat. You can tell me from which country you are watching. So this is the second batch. You can also blanch them or steam them or just deep fry. So I'm just frying it with a shallow fry method. You can cook them in any way you like. But it has to be cooked almost 90% in any method. So here I am taking it into the tissue paper. And now we'll start the procedure for making the sauce. So now the mushrooms are almost 60% cooked. You can see them, it's already turning slightly brownish. So here I have taken a saucepan, add some sesame oil, about 1 tablespoon, and now I am adding lots of chopped garlic and ginger. These are the basis of a Chinese dish. They use lots of garlic and ginger. So just saute them for 5 minutes till they get a slightly brown color. Then I am adding finely chopped green chilies. So the heat of the dish comes mainly from the green chilies and the pepper. Saute it once again until you get the aroma of the garlic. Then we will start adding all the sauces. So the Chinese sauces, mainly soya sauce, vinegar. I am not adding any hot chili sauce or Szechuan sauce. I am just adding soya sauce. Here I am adding 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. This is the dark soya sauce. Again keep sauteing. I am adding up about 1 teaspoon of vinegar. One teaspoon of black pepper powder. You can also add white pepper powder. Here I am adding the white of the green onions, the white part. I told you to keep it separately, so here we added the white part. So that has to be cooked. So we are adding it. At this stage we can add the salt. Salt has to be added with remembrance of the soy sauce, because soy sauce also has got salt. Now we'll add some water, about 100 ml. Now our sauce is ready, almost ready. We will allow it to boil. Now the last part is adding some corn flour slurry or paste. So I have taken 2 tablespoons of corn flour and mixed with some water to make a paste. We'll be adding this to the sauce to thicken it. So before that, on the another stove, I'm just frying the mushrooms the second time. So now I'll be making it golden brown. You can see the color now. So here it will be almost fully cooked, or you can say 90% cooked. So on the stove our sauce is starting to boil, and the corn flour slurry or paste is ready. So we'll just take the slurry and add it to the sauce. After it has started boiling, you can just mix it again. We'll add a little water. and start mixing it so that it's a nice thick paste. And then we'll add the mushrooms, which is fried for the second time and it has become golden brown, and we'll add it to this sauce, and our dish is almost ready. So here is the mushrooms. I have added it to the sauce. We made it, and along with that we'll add all the vegetables that we had prepared earlier, the bell peppers, the onions, and the green of the green onions. Just saute it for 5 minutes and our dish is ready. You can check for the salt and pepper. If you want it spicy, you can add some pepper powder. It's a very tasty dish, and it is one of my favorite. You can tell me if you like this dish. Try it at your home and tell me, and please support my channel by subscribing to my channel. Share it with your friends and family. You can see the color, different colors. I was not able to get the red bell pepper, so I just compensated it with the orange one. The mushroom along with the bell pepper and the sauces gives a very good taste, mouth-watering. So we'll just serve it. You can serve it with rice or chicken or vegetables, or you can just have it as an appetizer. So here is our Indo-Chinese mushroom masala. It's ready to be served. I'm just adding the little green onions that we chopped. You can just add it on it, and our platter is ready. I hope you like this recipe. This is a very easy recipe, very tasty. It is not very spicy. At the same time, it is spicy for those who likes it spicy. So you can have it with a main course dish, or you can have it as an appetizer. I hope you like this recipe. Thank you all for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.